Good morning. Welcome to the Marine Aquarium Conference of North America. This is the 23rd annual version. We're here to attend this conference. We're going to have exhibitors, we're going to have attendees, we're going to have speakers that we want to show you kind of a MACNA experience. So come along with us as we show you the whole process.
In addition to speakers and vendors are various special interest organizations.
So we're here with Chad. He's with MBI, the Marine Breeders Initiative. Chad, tell us a little bit about your involvement and experience with the MACNA conferences.
Well, I've coming to MACNA on and off. It's about the sixth or so time I've been able to attend the event. It always a great networking. You know, you get to see great new products. Really get to speak to people who know what they're doing, what they're talking about.
Also an opportunity to make a bunch of new friends.
Oh yes, I make tons of new friends. I walk away from every time with probably a dozen or more people that I've really never spoken to before and get really close to.
So Chad, tell me, what is the Marine Breeders Initiative?
The Marine Breeders Initiative is we're a website that works to promote captive breeding. We've developed work to develop standards with the breeding community. One of the main things is our Breeders Award program, similar to the ones that exist within a lot of the freshwater clubs, to establish a point system, an award system for people as they get successes with different organisms in the hobby.
Could hobbyists seek out product that is MBI approved, or how does that work?
We do. We have worked and tested a lot of different products out there that gear towards the captive breeding hobbyists, and you hear discussions on the stuff that doesn't work. We talk about the stuff that doesn't work, and if it does, we actually promote it. We don't accept direct advertisement, so we try to stay impartial in that regard. But if something works, we're going to know about it.
And how could hobbyists find out more about MBI?
The easiest way is just to go to our site, which is mbisite.org.
mbisite.org.
Yes. And we just start browsing around. We have a great database that regarding different information on captive bred organisms, how to start captive breeding, how to get in started if you've never done it before, right off the bat. Takes you right directly to the information you really need to know to get going and find out that it's not as hard as a lot of people think.
Do you plan on going to the next MACNA?
Oh, absolutely.
And that'll be in Dallas, Texas. We'll be sure to see you there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So as they open the doors to the exhibit area for day 2 of MACNA 23, we find ourselves with over 200 vendors to talk to.
So we're here with Steve of In Tank. He's also attended some of the MACNAs in the past. What experience have you had with the MACNAs?
Oh, this has just been great. I've been able to put a face into an internet sales company. I've been able to meet with other vendors and hopefully establish new customers and show off the product hands-on.
Excellent. And tell us a little bit about your product line.
The main product is a retrofittable media basket, which you can add to a new or existing aquarium. Easy to organize filtration. You only get into it about 3 or 4 times a year. Fits right in, retrofitted already to these mass-produced all-in-one aquariums. We're coming to Dallas next year. Already signed up a double-size booth for next year, 2012. Come see us in Texas.
Let's take a moment and talk to some of the attendees.
MACNA is a true international experience. We've got Raj, Kyle, and Tony. They've traveled here from Trinidad. So it's a true worldwide collection of aquarium hobbyists, and these fellows are telling me that they're in the aquarium maintenance business. Tell us a little bit about your MACNA experience.
Well, my MACNA experience was really great. I spent 15 hours traveling here from Trinidad. I came to Miami, then to Dallas, and way down to Iowa. It's beautiful. It has. I come here, we get cutting-edge technology. We get new equipment, we get to see the real hands-on. And this guy is one of the main reasons I came here. My clients personally told me if I could do the job like the LA guy. I said, well, when I meet him, I'll ask him how he does it.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're here. I hope that you're learning something. I wish you the best of luck, guys. Have a safe journey home, and it was a real pleasure meeting you.
Internationally recognized, eh? Well, let's talk to some more vendors.
And another one of the exhibitors who's been with the MACNA for quite a while is Rand Coleman of Tom Products. What's your experience with the MACNAs been, Rand?
We're having a fantastic time. Show has been well attended. We're seeing advanced hobbyists, intermediate hobbyists, and beginners from all over the country and abroad. We have a number of international people that are attending here, and probably one of the best shows that we've had.
And it's a great time to kind of make new friends. It's a big social kind of event. So Rand, tell me a little bit about your product line.
We're into filtration, dosing. One of our products that we do extremely well with, that we're well known for, is the Aqua Lifter. Adding water, supplements, any type of moving water from one location to another. And we're big into aquarium filtration. We're large in accessories, maintenance. Our goal is to provide quality products to the hobbyists at a very reasonable price so they can afford to take care of their animals and keep them very healthy.
And you couldn't meet a nicer guy. And speaking of nice guys, here's a couple of nice guys from Happy Corals.
We're here with Rod of Rod's Food. Rod, tell us a little bit about your experience with the MACNAs.
MACNAs, 1997 was my first in Chicago. Followed them around, stopped at yours in California.
Great.
Came back 4 years ago as a vendor, and we've been here ever since.
Excellent. Tell us a little bit about your product line, Rod.
Our product, we offer the complete reef food. We use nothing but whole, fresh ingredients to provide the best nutrition you can have for your reef tank.
Excellent. And how do people seek out your product?
Go into your local fish stores and ask for it. Hopefully you'll find it there.
And are you planning on going to MACNA 24 in Dallas?
We are definitely going to be in Dallas. We are already signed up as a sponsor for next year. So yeah, we'll definitely see you there. Hope to see you all there.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Good luck with the show. And we're here with Roger at Tunzi. Roger, tell us a little bit about your experience with the MACNA show.
Well, this will have been the 8th MACNA I've attended. I find it's a great show. You get to put faces to names you've only read on web blogs, and you get to share in the sense of community of being part of the reef hobby. I think it's just a fantastic show, and everybody who has the opportunity should attend.
Excellent, excellent. Roger, tell us a little bit about your product line.
Sure. We've been in business for 50 years. Tunzi was founded by Norbert Tunzi in Germany. His first invention was the aquarium tower head.
Really?
And from there, we made the first commercial protein skimmer. And we make a little everything. Magnet cleaners, as you pointed out, power heads, protein skimmers.
And you've got these new...
the new Nano Stream 6095.
Nano Streams, yes. Excellent.
Basically a more compact version of our propeller pumps with a high flow velocity for reef aquarium.
Great. And do you have plans to be in Dallas at MACNA 24?
I will, and I hope to see you all there.
And MACNAs are known for more than just exhibitors and vendors. There's also the speaker aspect. But oh gosh, let's take a look at this Coral Frag booth first.
When Ken Feldman's skimmer study came out several months ago, or maybe a year now, I don't remember when it came out, but when that came out, there were some people who I would never expected this of, but they were saying, a more expensive, the more expensive skimmer has to be better. Has to be better. I said, why? I said, well, because it's more expensive. They wouldn't charge more money if it wasn't better. Yes, they would. If you're going to pay it, absolutely.
Richards was the first presentation we got a chance to see that Saturday afternoon. He went on to discuss other conflicting information and methodologies. We then found ourselves back out in the exhibit area.
We're here in another exhibit booth. This is Chris of Smooth On. Chris, tell us a little bit about your experience with the MACNA shows.
This is our first year exhibiting in MACNA, and it's a nice thing to come face to face with
the consumer, your customers.
Consumer customers, some of the new people that I haven't had a chance to meet that are vendors and just hobbyists and all around.
It's a great social experience, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about your product line, Chris.
We are a materials manufacturer. We are here to bring our materials to the reef hobbyists and vendors. We make rubber, plastics, and foams so that they can manufacture their own, out of their own creativity, manufacture their own anemones, sea fans, live rock, corals, and so forth. The materials are very durable and can be quite lifelike or not. And here's another example right here. There's some foams to make backgrounds. Very lightweight, one finger. They could be used in the aquarium or also as an aquarium stand or a hood or an overflow box cover, which shows like tank and so forth coming out. The demand for this is increasing very quickly, so we're here to meet that demand.
That's quite an interesting product you got there. And speaking of interesting, some exhibitors will go to extremes to get your attention.
And another vendor here at MACNA is Proline Aquatics, and we're here with Kevin. Kevin, tell us just a little bit about your experience with the MACNA shows.
Well, this is my first MACNA. I've actually been to Introsuit a few times, but I recently started working with Proline about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and they wanted me to come down here and interact with all the retailers, customers, end users, you name it.
Good. Tell us a little bit about your product line, Kevin.
Okay, this is one of many products that we carry, and this is the Vertex Alpha Cone Protein Skimmer. Now these are made by Royal Exclusive in Germany. The key difference between these and say a Bubble King, which Royal Exclusive is known for, is that key components are made by cast, and that saves lots of labor hours, so the cost comes down. You still get the same value, but at a lower price. These use titanium hardware, fully disassemblable for that intricate cleaning that needs to happen every so often. One of my favorite features is actually the threaded collection cup. You don't have to yank on it, try to breach the seal with the O-ring. You simply twist it, unscrew it, slide the cup out. You can keep it in a really tight space. Comes in quite handy. These skimmers all use the Red Dragon pumps, and these are known industry-wide for their reliability and their extreme quietness. There's lots of other quieting features on these skimmers. There's silicone tubing to prevent vibrations from traveling up the body, and lots of rubber feet around just to keep things nice and quiet if you happen to have it running in a living room, bedroom, dining area. Dynamite product overall.
I'm always surprised as to who you run into at a MACNA.
We're here with Dan of Age of Aquarium. He's an exhibitor that's traveled all the way from Long Beach, California. Dan, tell us a little bit about your experience with the MACNA shows.
MACNA is, we decided to come to Iowa this year because we were in Orlando last year. We had a great show, and we thought it would be an incredible opportunity to show our corals, meet all the vendors, and just have a great weekend.
Good. And you're here obviously showing livestock and corals?
I have a whole section of livestock here. I've got a whole ORA section with their clams, with their zinnias, with their monoporas. I have some acropora frags here. I got some dendrophilia colonies. I've got some maxima clams, some acans. I have a whole selection of corals.
And what you don't sell out on here today, people could come to your shop in LA?
People can come to my shop in LA, but I highly doubt that's going to happen because we're almost 2,000 miles away. But we do also have an online store, so people can certainly buy it online.
Excellent. And that would be ageofaquarium.biz?
That is ageofaquariums.biz.
Excellent. And do you plan on going to Dallas next year?
I've already signed up on for Dallas for next year.
Good. We'll look forward to seeing you then. Congratulations and good luck, Dan.
Thank you.
We now want to dash back into the speaker room as there's a presentation on ways to increase water quality and eliminate nuisance algae.
Really important. It really helps. You're helping your fellow reefers too, because especially if you are getting live rock or corals and then fragging them later on. I don't have to tell you about flatworms and all that other stuff. So it's really important to prevent problems by quarantining.
Many of the topics apply to both the beginners as well as seasoned hobbyists.
A number of the attendees come from all over the world. You've seen the East Coast, you've seen the West Coast, you've seen the fellows from Trinidad. Also, a lot of people local to the conferences come to the conference. This is Jared, and you're where?
From Fort Dodge, Iowa.
Fort Dodge, Iowa. So this is your first aquarium conference.
Yes, it is.
What do you think?
It's neat. Things I'm seeing, it's just amazing on the stuff that's here.
Have you seen any of the speakers yet?
No, I have not. I've just been checking stuff out mainly right now.
Exhibitors and such, you have to make it a point to get in to see the speakers, but
Yeah.
what do you think of the overall experience?
It's nuts. I mean, I'm learning so much stuff more. I said I'm more of a new aquarium myself. I just set up just a little 110-gallon tank, and it's it. I'm just learning. And
Awesome. That's what it's all here for, the big social experience, educational opportunity. You know there's another conference next year in Dallas.
do now. I'm probably going to go.
Excellent, excellent, fantastic. Thanks to meet you.
Hey,
nice
thank
to meet you, Jared.
Here's a vendor with a very interesting product line.
Another unique exhibitor at the MACNA conference kind of provides the foundation of your fish or coral reef tank. I'm talking to Mark at Marco Rocks, and he's got a unique product. Tell us a little bit about your experience with the MACNAs.
Thanks, Jim. We love MACNA. This is our 6th MACNA. It's a great opportunity to get in front of our customers, meet them face to face, allow them to touch the product. We think it's important. It's great exposure.
And speaking of touching the product, tell us a little bit about the product itself.
Our product is a natural reef rock. It's a product that we harvest on land, so it doesn't contribute to any destruction of the natural reef. But at the same time, it allows you a natural rock product in your aquarium. By being sold dry, it assures you no hitchhikers and no nuisance critters that you're introducing from the start.
Excellent. And do you plan on being in Dallas next year?
Absolutely. We're signed up for Dallas. Wouldn't miss it.
Good. You'll get a chance to meet Mark then if you haven't met him yet.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
Again.
Thank you.
Good luck with the show.
Thank you.
And here's a vendor that chances are you've used his product before.
Another one of the exhibitors at the MACNA show that's been here for years is Habib of Saliford. Tell us a little bit about your experience with the MACNAs.
Well, it's always been fantastic because we got always some good feedback from the hobbyists, the end users, and the shopkeepers. And that allows us to make the products even better.
Excellent, excellent. Tell us a little bit about your product line.
Well, we make very fine quality supplements and test kits, and the test kits are high-end test kits which allow to make very accurate measurements, which are very important for reef keepers.
Do you have any plans of maybe going to the MACNA next year?
We are almost sure we will be going there because of the good experience we have had so far, and we like being in America for sure.
Excellent. I thank you much, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again. Thank you very much.
Here's another one of those special interest groups that attends the conference.
We're here with David of Sea Smart. David, tell us a little bit about your experience with the MACNA shows.
My first MACNA was I was working for Marine Aquarium Council, and that was my first MACNA, and I really didn't know that much about the trade. And after I came here, I realized what an amazing trade. So for us, it really solidified the fact that this is the #1 coral reef conservation tool in the world.
And what does Sea Smart do?
We work from resource to basically export. We train fishers, we do resource mapping, we do traceability, we have set total allowable catch limits, basically sustainable management.
So this is the collectors, the people who are collecting the fish, the distributors or wholesalers, and then the shipping out of it, and then you create some sort of standardization as far as how they collect or the means that how they collect.
Yeah, we have a full set of standards, full set of manuals for every link of the trade. All through traceability. And in our Papua New Guinea, at the end of the program, we had about 1%, plus or minus 1% mortality from fisher to import.
So how does the consumer, the end user, request fish collected through Sea Smart or get a hold of that livestock?
Our name, P&G comes with, usually Papua New Guinea comes with it. As we get more advanced, the Sea Smart brand will flow through.
And so what would they do? Call you up, or would they go to their retailer and say, can you get fish?
Yeah, you ask the retailer, and the retailer asks the importer. And it would be 2 or 3 importers. We'll be on, and we'll be online.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, I wish you the best of luck, and thank you very much.
I'll see you in MACNA, Dallas.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Look forward to it, David.
See you.
So as the end of day 2 comes around, we find ourselves seated at the Aquarium Conference banquet. A more typical meal was served, consisting of beef, chicken, a vegetable, and a really tasty chocolate cake or a strawberry-covered cheesecake. A talk was given by Australian filmmaker David Hannon.
People are going to start buying and get an interest in the environment. Step up to the mark, being a spokesman for marine conservation.
There was some recognition of and an award given to a local organization.
After we got married, they've been an inspiration to us. They're why we devoted.
And MACNA, the national organization who oversees the MACNA show, gave their award for Hobbyist of the Year.
Damn it.
I wonder if he knew.
He did.
Oh. joins a rather impressive crowd of individuals, and I'm happy to be the one honored enough to inform you.
Thanks, Steve. Boy, this is a real honor. I can't tell you what this means to me. I'd like to speak briefly about the influence in my life. My dad never really cared for kids, and he had 4 of them. But he always made sure that he took us somewhere and exposed us to different things. So my love of the ocean began in the coasty tide hills of Maine, and then they continued later in Florida on the seagrass beds. And it was such an inspiration to me. So I want to give a Japanese toast, and I wish everybody would join in with me in toasting not only my dad, but to the greatest group of hobbyists in the world, and you're here tonight. So I'm going to hand the microphone over to Steve. Bonsai!
Throw the glass.
Thank you. I have Thank you so much.
And so ends the second day of the 23rd Annual Marine Aquarium Conference of North America here in Des Moines, Iowa. Be sure to come on back for Part 3, Day 3, as we visit with some more of the attendees, speakers, and of course, more of the exhibitors. For a limited time only, LA Fishguys t-shirts are back. Whether it's gear for cleaning your own aquarium or one-upsmanship with your friends, these quality Hanes beefy tees are 100% pre-strung cotton. My 3-color LA Fishguys logos are silk-screened onto the back and front chest area of the shirts. 3 sizes, medium, large, and extra large. Go to lafishguys.com and click on the t-shirt link to order your LA Fishguys t-shirts today.